You are now tuned in to Two Studs in a Pod, a podcast giving you a candid glimpse into the world of super terrific Uber dice, but you can call it stud. I'm Blaze.
I'm Meech.
Growth and goodbye is what we're getting into this week. So let's get into it. Homie, drop the beat. You know what? We're changing it up. Fuck all the formalities this week. We're just going to make it do what it do as we say goodbye to season 2. We did it, Meech.
Yeah.
Yeah, season 2 is about to be a wrap, homie. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling like, wow. Like, season 2 is in the bag.
Yeah, season 2, bro.
Nigga, we made it.
Yes. I know. Wasn't sure how it was going to go because Corona is going to Corona, but I think it went well. You know what I'm saying? There were some ups and some downs.
Yeah, in life and in the podcast.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely reflection of real life.
Yes. Awesome, though. Proud of us. We want to take a moment to thank everyone who listens to us, who likes anything or has ever liked anything.
Yeah,
we posted on social media. Yes. You know, we really appreciate you, peeps, and we can't wait for more in season 3.
Yeah, shout out to the pod peeps, to everybody that has commented, given us feedback. Any, even on the personal pages, checked out the website, checked out the Two Studs site, give me book recommendations. I appreciate those. So, much love to the peeps.
Yes. Much love to the peeps. Now, season 2 was very interesting. I mean, because of COVID, right? So we didn't really get to go out and do a lot of things. There was a lot of homeward bound situations. Obviously, I put a lot of work in around the house, digging holes and putting shit together.
We got our very own, like, Bob the Builder meets MacGyver meets Martha Stewart over here.
Yo, for real, you ain't never lied. That's exactly how I feel, okay? I give a name to all of these roles that I play. Pool boy, and I'm the yard. I'm the pool boy and the cook,
the landscaper,
the
chef,
fucking contractor. Now I'm the electrician and shit.
For real, you even had my wifey talking about yo. You think when we get the house, she's sending me pictures like yo. You think Bia help us put this pool in? I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that to the homie.
Oh man, yo, I had to tell Nikki the other day, like, yo, digging that hole, I think it broke me. Okay, I'm still trying to put myself back together.
I can imagine, yo.
Like, new parts hurt every day. I'm like, I'm not a spring chicken anymore. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, that was some work. I just looked at some pictures of that the other day too, of the hole, and whew, man, yeah. And peeps, you were right there with me the whole time. The whole time.
Oh no, they was listening like, damn, she ain't finished yet.
I know. Still digging that damn hole. Now they probably listen like, y'all still talking about that damn hole?
Yeah. Y'all don't understand until you have to dig a pool hole.
Oh my God. Yes, crazy.
But I was thinking today, not to cut you off, but I had to lug some sand because I was telling you off the air. I'm putting together like a beach theme for wifey's birthday, so I had to get like the 50-pound bags of sand, and I was thinking like, damn, yo, my homie had to lug how many of these when doing the pool? I'm here struggling.
Wheelbarrow full, okay? Yeah. How ridiculous, man. But anyway, we made it through. And we made it through the end of season 2. 25 episodes down. are about to go down. Episode number 25.
Yeah.
Of the previous 24 episodes, what would you say was your favorite this season?
This season, I don't know. I would have to say I enjoy the ones where we definitely do like the wild styles because they're just funny to me.
Yes.
And when we have the girls on, they're a riot, especially Nikki. She always has some shocking story when I think I can't be shocked anymore after knowing her for all these years. I find out something new. So those are fun to me. I'm trying to think what else. You have a favorite?
I'm thinking probably this year, maybe in my top 3. Okay, can we have a top 3?
Sure, we can do whatever we want.
Whatever we want. Call Me Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I enjoyed that one. I think it was funny, and it was just, I mean, in the title of it, the title of it alone. And the Wild Styles definitely fall into my favorite. I enjoyed the vote one because I'm into that. So
yeah, I would say that one, and it was informative too. Like I liked the one where we spoke about money, finance.
Oh yeah, the cream joint. Yeah,
the cream. Yeah, because like I feel like I hope that was informative because I'm into that. You know what I mean? So I hope some people.
Oh, you just reminded me to tell you something about what me and Nikki got going on. I got to tell you off.
Right.
Off the record.
Involves money. I'm here for it.
Yes, it does. It's an interesting situation, but yeah, those even the one about like what to wear to work, even though it seems like
it seems like point. A given, but I know some people like who have showed up to job interviews, like Studs went to an office job interview in like a hoodie, jeans, and Timbs.
To an interview?
Yeah, and I was just like this person had never had a job, like an office job before, so I get shown up.
Period.
Showing up to like a warehouse job or whatever. Like I would still go dressed,
right,
some kind of decent, not in a hoodie and Timbs and jeans, So I feel like maybe we did kind of help some people with that. Hopefully.
Oh, that's what's up. Another thing I like that we started doing last season but carried it into this season was popping peas because just celebrating us in all shape, form, fashion, brown gay women and other brown gay women that support them. Do you have a favorite popping pea that we did this? I mean, we showed some love to some not so common people. Maybe some people didn't really know about, like Fanika Soldat.
Oh yeah. You know who I didn't know, because I knew of Ma Rainey, but I didn't know of her lifestyle, like of her being gay or bisexual, or just even having stud tendencies or masculine presenting tendencies and stuff. And I thought that was pretty cool to learn that about her. And then Gladys Bentley, I think that was something that I hadn't heard of. And then not too long after that, I saw like some other articles and stuff about her too. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I definitely like the Gladys Bentley and learning about that. And just seeing someone who looks like me from way back when when I could think of like when I could think of like when I was a kid, I never saw anybody who looked like me. I never thought like that was that. It really proves the point where they say like if you see it, like then you can. It just makes it seem that much more attainable when you see representation matters. I couldn't think of the words. It's the Bacardi, sorry.
Yeah, that's true, because I was thinking that, like, I never saw anybody that looked like what I felt like I was,
Right.
So, like, that's part of the reason why.
Right. Not really
I didn't
until
come out.
Queen Latifah or Snoop from The Wire, right? Like, like those were like what we got to.
Right. To look.
Right. And Queen Latifah set it off only because in her normal life and regular life, she doesn't dress like that all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was definitely good.
Yeah, because I definitely felt like I had to still, like, I couldn't dress the way that I wanted to dress growing up, because then I felt like I would, yeah, like I had to feminize it when I did see like the Queen Latifahs and stuff like that, and I was like, I really don't want to do this, So
yeah. Yeah, I was told early that even when I did try to like do the dress thing, that I just looked uncomfortable as hell in it. So yeah, knew that was not for me. Another person that I liked was Cheryl Dunye, but I enjoyed her films that she put out. Yeah. So that was a good. I mean, that's another time. Like, I think that was like the '80s, early '90s, some type situation movies where it would have been a good thing for me to experience when I was younger. Yeah. Probably better to watch that than CB4, but which is a classic. Okay, don't let anybody tell you different. I think we had a lot of good moments this season too. This season too. But I don't know. What was like some of the most memorable for you? I think, honestly, for me, it was the Wild Styles with the girls. Like just having those fun times, laughing and hearing the craziness that can come out of their mouth.
Yeah, that's always a good time. But what else? What else? The Wild Peas had me rolling, and the Say What's.
Oh,
because I know we kind of add those towards the end of the season, but a lot of them shits, like, I still be thinking about, like, yo, this really happened, or these people really going through shit with these questions.
Like, what would have been a real say what is the gorilla hair chick.
Oh yeah.
But you know what made me say what about that situation was the hair that she's 40.
What? No, she's not, bro.
Yo.
No, she's not.
Yo. When I heard that she's not,
I thought she 40? Was like 16-ish.
I mean, black don't crack. Okay, I'll give her that.
It sure don't.
But what?
Like, in your 40 years, you never...
It's Gorilla Glue. Like, they don't do anything for hair.
No.
So why would you ever think that was for your hair? I don't care that it doesn't specifically say that. But you know what's weird to me is that you have to specifically say things for some people because there are people out there. Like when you see a warning on something, it's because somebody did something.
Yeah.
For the most part. Like
common sense ain't that common.
When for real. On my fish food to feed the fish in my aquariums.
Mm-hmm.
It's fish food. We're talking about like worms and shit. Yeah. And it says not for human consumption.
Oh my god. Yeah, but I know people who eat like animal food.
Nah.
Yeah. So.
No, thank you.
But the Gorilla Glue, that's just not. No.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, beyond that, definitely the girls have to be the most memorable. Oh, also, you know what? When we had early in the season,
we had Mocha on.
Yes, Mocha.
Yes.
I was like, you know who I'm talking about, but I can't think of it. My bad. Yeah, Mocha. Definitely. That was because she's she be wilding, so
yes.
I hope she's doing all right. We haven't heard from her in a little while.
Yeah, she just had a birthday.
Hey.
I had text her. She's doing all right. She's surviving during this COVID.
I can't believe I'm about to have another birthday in COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hopefully by my birthday.
Yes, hopefully by your birthday we can go places.
Yes.
I was going through my phone just looking at pictures because I'm like, remember when we used to go places and do things like this? And then I see people doing all kinds of things. I mean, like Tampa Bay just won the Super Bowl, it's like an hour and a half away from me. And people are lit going crazy over there. No mask, everything. And I'm like, am I the crazy person for not living my life? Like, what?
I know. It's tough, like, because my one of my coworkers went to Hawaii, and he was like, you can't stop living. Like, we had a conversation about it in our group chat, and he was like, you can't stop living, you just have to take the necessary precautions. And we got tested when we came back, and nobody caught COVID. And they did everything that they would have done here, but I still just don't feel comfortable yet. Like, I'm just, maybe because in New York the deaths were so in our face, like the trucks of dead bodies. You know what I mean? Like, they were right parked outside, like a lot of New Yorkers saw that. A lot of New Yorkers walked past that, and I just, maybe because it's a city and it's not,
country like Florida.
Country, like, yeah, like Florida or even Virginia.
Plus it's Florida. But you know what? In Virginia, West Virginia, I think it is. Surprisingly enough, I believe it's West Virginia. Surprisingly enough, the state that state, which you would think would be the least likely to, they have like gotten their vaccine administration on like a real time loop where they're actually getting their people's second doses and shit.
Damn.
Like, they figured out how to do it so that they can vaccinate their citizens in that state. I'm like, why doesn't America work? Like, you wanted to run like such a business, but you find one sector that's doing it the right way. You find out how you can make that, scale that to the whole country, and then just do it like that. Like, this is ridiculous.
That's why it should have been done at the federal level instead of
state by state.
Yeah.
Yes.
The jackass leaving it up to the states to do it.
Yes. Well, there you go.
But then you also have the anti-vacciners and the anti-maskers. Some people just don't want to get vaccinated. I mean, I'm on the fence about it though, but
the vaccine makes me nervous only because it hasn't been around that long.
Yeah.
And every other thing I've allowed them to put in my body has been around and been shot up in so many other people before I even was thought of. You know what I'm saying? Like, before I'm here. So it's not like it's something they just developed in a rush because this crazy global thing was happening and we needed to protect ourselves. So they fast tracked this, warp speeded this vaccine.
Right.
Like, it makes me nervous, but I don't know. Like, I feel like so many people should get it. What did they say? Like 70% of the population needs to get it before we can all really like open back up and do things. Okay, well, I need to be in that 30% right now.
Yeah. Y'all need to hurry up and get vaccinated is basically what we're trying to say.
Yes, so that I don't have to. Because I don't even do the flu shot. Everybody's like, oh, it's like the flu. It'll become like the flu. You get the flu shot. I'm like, I don't really get the flu shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do that. So, not to say that I feel like I'm immune to anything, but, I have been lucky so far, knock on wood. Or Formica, whatever this is. Made in Malaysia, I'm sure.
Yeah, now that we went off on that.
Yeah, for real. What a tangent. But I think that shows our growth from season 1 to season 2.
Yeah.
Because we got more informative, really, and talked about bigger issues than just what size strap we like to use on girls and how many girls we've used them on.
I think they enjoyed that. though.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with talking about it. I was just saying. I was just saying we have to show growth, that we are more than just that. That's why in season 3 we hope to show that we're even more than just that.
But we're people just like everybody else.
True. Crazy lives and crazy wives. Yes, I think probably our biggest growth would be the website, going from not having the website to having, and just it being an idea to actually having it and launching it being live. Mm-hmm. That was definitely probably our biggest new thing that we did from season 1 to season 2. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely. The website, the just, having somewhere for people to go and another place for them to listen to the show and kind of see a little bit of what we do behind the scenes. A little bit, because we haven't really been too active on the blogs, but.
And we're also looking for any suggestions. What would you guys like to see? That would be good. Hit us up on our social media or our Gmail, 2studsinapod@gmail.com. That's TWO studsinapod @gmail.com.
Y'all know the vibes.
Yeah, any suggestions or anything like that. Even any suggestions you might have for season 3. We're here, we're open. We are brainstorming away and getting ready to get everything together to start prepping for next season. Because, we can't stay away from our peeps too long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We miss y'all.
Yes. Well, we do need a break every once in a while. One thing that we have now that we're doing, obviously, is the wild questions. And, that's what helps drive those wild episodes with the girls. But what was maybe do you have like a favorite wild question of the season?
Oh my God, I have to think.
What were some of the most memorable ones?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
During Doggy Style, who's the dog?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I think it was one of the ones where somebody was going through something. It was something like I think it was on the Facebook. Like if when you wake up in the morning and you notice that your wife was online or something in Messenger, like that's really a concern. Like I don't know. To me, I don't know what the word is to describe how I felt about these questions. But I just want y'all to know that if you got to do all that, it's not worth it.
At all. Okay.
Yeah. The one about having pictures of their ex in the phone. That's crazy.
The ones I thought were funny was when we had a wild style with the girls, and it was like, do this with your ex or go to jail. And everybody was like,
everybody was like, nah.
Jail, except for your ass.
Yeah, me. I was like, nah, I can't do jail. I can't.
You're like, well, she wasn't that bad. It's better than having to guard my butt in jail. Yeah. Well, as girls, what would we have to guard in jail? Would it still be
everything?
Our butt? What?
I said
our
everything.
Back and our front? Our front and our back?
Our front and our back.
Oh, man. Yeah, this season ended up pretty fun. It started off informative, and we needed to lighten up. COVID was
COVID was killing us, man.
Yes, and COVID was heavy enough. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, for sure.
And I hope the peeps enjoyed it.
For sure.
And until next time, peeps. On that note, we're going to end the show here. If you're not already, go follow 2 Studs in a Pod on Instagram and Twitter. If you want to find out when season 3 will be launching, follow Meech on IG at The Homie Meech and on Twitter at Homie Meech, and myself at its.me.blaze on IG and it's me Blaze 2 on Twitter. If email is one of your thing and you have any ideas or suggestions you would like for season 3, please shoot us an email at twostudsinapod@gmail.com. That's TWOstudsinapod@gmail.com. Don't forget, www.twostudsinapod.com is the place to find everything stud, including our last episodes from season 1 and season 2, our blogs, and more. If you're listening on the move, you can catch every episode of Two Studs in a Pod on streaming platforms everywhere, including Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. Gratitude is always an attitude, so we really want to say thank you for lending us your ear.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bitches.
See you next season.